I've always been a night person. My brain doesn't really wake up until everyone else is asleep. Midnight is when the world finally shuts up and lets me think. That night was no different. It was pushing close to 2 a.m., and I'd been grinding away on my laptop for hours, living off caffeine and vibes. Then it hit me, all at once, that hollow, stomach-eating-itself feeling. If you've ever worked late nights, you know it. One second you're fine, the next you'd sell your soul for food. There's only one place open that late where I live, a rundown Quick Mart sitting off a 2-lane highway. Technically, it's about 20 minutes away, but when the roads are empty, it might as well be next door. The drive there was dead quiet. No cars, no music, just headlights cutting through black nothingness. I pulled into the lot, parked under a flickering light, and walked inside. The store smelled like burned coffee and hot grease. One cashier behind the counter, half asleep. I ordered a sandwich and wandered the aisles while I waited, pacing because standing still has never been my thing. That's when I saw him. At the end of the back aisle, right in front of the drink coolers, a guy was sitting on the floor, cross-legged, just sitting there, facing the glass like he was studying the sodas. At first, I thought my brain misfired. I kept walking and doubled back to make sure I wasn't tripping. Nope, still there. Brown jacket, dirty jeans, hood up, even though it wasn't cold. I couldn't see his face yet, just his back. Something about it felt wrong, in that quiet, itchy way your instincts get before your brain catches up. I told myself not to stare, but curiosity won. I swung around the next aisle, pretending to look at chips, and leaned out just enough to peek. The second I did, he snapped his head around. Fast. Like whiplash fast. Our eyes locked. My stomach dropped. His eyes were wide, too wide and glassy like he hadn't blinked in hours. His bottom lip was twitching nonstop, and his posture was twisted, tense, like he was coiled instead of sitting. He wasn't smiling, he wasn't angry, he was empty, like nothing was happening behind his eyes at all. We stared at each other for a beat too long. I felt frozen, like my body forgot how to move. Finally, I broke eye contact and dipped down another aisle, heart hammering. I waited by the counter, trying to act normal, but I angled my body so I could see the back of the store. I expected him to stand up, to walk toward me, to do literally anything. He didn't. My sandwich was ready. I grabbed it, didn't look back, and walked straight out the door. I thought that was it. I was wrong, because the moment I pulled onto the highway, I saw someone sprinting out of the store toward the parking lot, and I already knew exactly who it was. I was halfway out of the lot when I caught movement in my side mirror. Someone was running. Full sprint, straight from the store entrance toward the far end of the lot. Brown jacket. My chest tightened. I didn't stop to think. I hit the gas and merged onto the highway, tires humming as the store lights disappeared behind me. A few seconds later, headlights appeared in my mirror. At first, I figured it was just someone else leaving late, but then the lights got closer, fast, way faster than they should have been. I was already speeding. My brain jumped to the obvious conclusion. Great, I'm about to get pulled over. I eased off the gas. The car behind me didn't slow down. No red and blue lights, just high beams filling my mirror. Then, I recognized the shape. A pickup truck. The same one I'd seen parked on the far side of the Quick Mart. My heart dropped into my stomach. The truck rode my bumper. Headlights flashing, horn blaring like the driver was pissed or unhinged. My hands were slick on the wheel. I sped up, so did he. 80, 90. The road ahead was nothing but darkness. I tried switching lanes, hoping he'd blast past me. He followed. I slowed, thinking maybe he just wanted to get around. That's when he hit me. Not hard enough to spin me, but hard enough to let me know it wasn't an accident. Pure adrenaline took over.
I realized very clearly that this guy wasn't trying to scare me. He was trying to end me. The truck surged again, lining up for another hit. I swerved left and slammed the brakes. The truck shot past me, fist-tailed, and disappeared off the road into the open field beside the highway. I didn't stop to see what happened next. I floored it and didn't look back. I drove all the way home, shaking, locked myself inside and called the cops. I gave my statement, mentioned the store cameras, everything. They said they'd look into it. That was a week ago. I haven't heard a single thing since. But the scariest part isn't that he chased me. It's what I realized afterwards for why he might have picked me in the first place. I replay that night a lot, way more than I want to admit. I keep asking myself the same question. Why me? I didn't talk to him, didn't stare too long, didn't do anything that should have set someone off like that. Unless he'd already decided. The more I think about it, the more it feels like I interrupted something. Like I wasn't supposed to notice him sitting there. Like eye contact wasn't part of his plan. Maybe he followed me because I was alone, or because I noticed him first. Or maybe he'd already picked a target, and I just happened to be the one who walked into his line of sight. What messes with me the most is realizing how close I was to never making it home. One wrong move, 1 second slower, one more hit from that truck. My car's still messed up. The damage lines up perfectly with his bumper, proof it wasn't in my head. I don't go out late anymore, and if I do, I don't stop at empty stores. Not ever. Because sometimes the scariest part isn't the chase. It's knowing someone was watching you long before you noticed them. And next time, they might not miss. Because whoever that guy was, I don't think he was my first stop that night, and I doubt he was my last.